Today we are grooming a rescue dog in need of a forever home. This is Doodles. She is 1 year old and she is a Labrador and a Poodle mix. You peed. You peed on the ground because you're nervous. Okay, so Doodles is very matted. Doodles was in an apartment building. She was not, oh, are you scared? Okay, take a sniff. No, you're not gonna take a sniff. She was not properly cared for. She was purchased by an elderly lady who thought that she was going to be a small dog. She did not realize she was going to grow to be this large. She is not a big dog by any means, but for somebody who wanted a small dog, this is definitely a large dog. She was not properly fed or groomed. She is very underweight, currently in the process of putting on weight. And she is available for adoption through Good Dog Niagara, which is a rescue. She is currently in foster care. So far, from the temperament that I've seen from this dog, she is awesome. And I think that she would make a great pet. Whoever adopts her is going to be extremely lucky. I can say that much. When she is adopted, she will come with a clean bill of health. I assume they want to get her weight up before she is spayed, and then she will have all of her shots. She will be microchipped, and somebody is going to be very happy with you, little girl. She gets along with other animals. I introduced her to another dog that I was grooming when she came, and she was very friendly. I think that she is just kind of the perfect dog, really. Extremely intelligent and very high energy, so obviously would do best with an active family or somebody that can meet her energy requirements. Although she doesn't seem high energy right now, she is very, very chill. I think she's just really nervous. I have to be kind of careful as I'm shaving off of her matting because she's very bony. Her hip bones are sticking out, her rib bones are sticking out, so I just need to be careful that I don't catch anything and nick her anywhere. Thank God she's staying still and being good, otherwise this would be quite the dangerous groom today. She also stinks really, really bad. That's pretty common for dogs that are being fostered or such like that. She was probably, I don't know how long ago they got her from the apartment, but I don't think that she has been bathed for a very long time, and I think she has been essentially sitting in her matted fur and urine for a while. Good girl. I am shaving her today with a 10 blade, obviously, because she is extremely matted. She doesn't, like, if you looked at her, you wouldn't think that she was super matted, but whoever had her gave her a scissor trim all over, but didn't actually take care of the matting underneath. That's why her hair appears to be very short, but it's still extremely matted. So I can imagine that it was very, very long prior to them doing this scissor trim. Most Doodles are not this well behaved for having their legs and paws touched. She is exceptionally good. Okay, you want a break for a second? I'll give you a break. This is going to feel much better. I'm going to switch to another 10 because that one was starting to get a little bit hot. I am going to strip her all over. Even though the top of her head isn't too matted, we're just going to give her a fresh haircut today. Start new. The rescue told me that when they got her, all of her nails were grown into her paw pads and they trimmed them themselves. They still need to be trimmed because they're very long, but she was having difficulty walking because of how long they were, and obviously very, very painful. You have the turkey neck, I see, which is very difficult to shave, especially when it's matted. Okay, that worked out. Good girl. One of my newest courses just came out. It is about cats, not dogs, but it is about matted cats. I get a lot of people sending me messages asking me how to groom their matted cat at home, how to remove the pelt. And I think the reason for that is because a lot of places around the world don't have groomers. A lot of them don't have cat groomers. And so a lot of these people, pet owners with cats that have gotten into this predicament, don't have an option to groom their cat, and so they're looking for guidance. I can't possibly guide someone on shaving their matted pet of any kind through an email. So because I've gotten this request so many times, I decided to make a course. This course is available for purchase on growwiththedogs.com, and it's going to walk you through shaving off the matted pelts, trimming their claws, tidying up their paws, and it'll also show you different tricks, techniques, and tools and restraints that you can use to make the grooming process smoother and easier. So that is my newest course that just came out. And the next course that I'm going to be working on is going to be the double-coated dog. So essentially any of the dogs that shed. So stay tuned for that next course. You really, really, really stink. I can't wait to give you a very nice bath. You are going to smell like heaven after. Okay, we need to turn you and shave the other side. Now this is a classic case of very poor and unethical backyard breeding. And I'll explain that for a few reasons. Reason number one, this dog was sold to an elderly person with the thought that this was a small dog. So the breeder never told the person purchasing that this was going to be a large dog. It was mixed with a lab and a poodle, and it was going to be your average large size dog. It was going to require a lot of physical activity, a larger space to live, not ideal for an apartment. Not to say that Doodles can't live in an apartment, but when you're an elderly person that is not as active and you know that you don't have the ability to take on a large dog with high energy, if the breeder had been honest and told the purchaser this, then this never would have happened. A good way to spot an unethical breeder, example number one. Example number two, we have the color. So poodles do not come in the merle pattern, and neither do Labradors. So a lot of people think that poodles come in the merle pattern. They do not. That was introduced to their breed through another breed. So this isn't even just a poodle and a Labrador mix. This dog has other things in it as well. So a lot of breeders will breed specifically for color patterns like this to attract buyers. So that's two ways that you can spot, and also, of course, the most easiest way to spot is the fact that they are breeding Doodles. So a very unethical breeder, but the worst part about it specifically for me is that they were not honest about the full-grown height and weight of this dog, and therefore set the dog up for failure by placing it in a home with somebody who would be incapable of caring for a dog of this size. So yeah, very unfortunate. Okay, so she is bald, and now it's time for a bath. Stinky. Okay, girl, I'm gonna lift you. Please don't pee on me. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. She pees when she gets scared. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Sorry, you're okay. I think you're gonna be scared of the shampoo nozzle. Who knows if you've ever even had a bath before? Probably not. You really need one though. Okay, I'll put the Bring the water pressure low. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Good girl. Good girl. She's so sweet. You're a really good dog. Yeah, you're a really good dog. Okay, can I give you a bath though? Because you're really stinky. Good girl. Just water. You're gonna feel nice after this one. Yep, you're gonna feel like a whole new dog. She's probably gonna be itchy after this groom just because of how severely matted she was. Fortunately, I don't see any razor burn of any kind, thankfully. Sometimes when the clipper has to go that far underneath the mats to the skin, it can cause some irritation, but I don't see any red or pink anywhere, thankfully. You're not gonna wanna turn, I know that much. Not a fan of turning. She just, when she gets scared, she just freezes. So turning is going to be, I think, a little bit too abrupt for her. Okay, I need to put this on a little bit higher so that the soap gets all over you. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, you're gonna have to turn so that I can scrub you. No, she don't want to turn. She does not like it. Okay, fine, come here. Come here. Okay, gotta wash your face. Good girl. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. You smell a lot better. Now I smell like you. All right, so as we can see, she has no hair. And obviously, she is very nervous. So I am not going to subject her to the blow dryer. I am just going to put her in a crate and she can dry in there. It will not take long, probably about 10 minutes of her sitting in there with the lukewarm air blowing at her. And then I will take her out of the crate and complete her haircut. Because we have to go over this, it's very choppy. That was just a very quick shave to get all the dirty matted hair off of her so I could give her a proper bath. Okay, we have a dry dog who is very scared. And now we're gonna give you your final shave. Smooth out your haircut and trim those frickin' talons that you have. You're a good girl. She was very good in the crate, so my guess is that she is crate trained. I know that once this video goes out, this dog is going to get adopted immediately. You're going to have a new home. I would take you if I didn't already have too many dogs. You are a perfect angel. And I don't just mean for grooming. Like, yeah, she's really good for grooming, but even when the people brought her in, she doesn't jump. I haven't heard her bark. They told me that she doesn't really bark. So you're just a really good dog. Which is very surprising for a doodle. The reason why I say that is not because I've never met a good doodle, but just for a doodle that was put in a situation that wasn't ideal for her, she wasn't getting exercise or socialization, it's pretty shocking that she is this great. Because standard poodles in general are very high energy dogs that require a lot of training. Even though they're easy to train, they still require a lot of training and socialization and physical activity, as well as retrievers, but I would say, and Labradors, but I would say more so for the poodle, in my personal opinion. Okay. Okay. All right, time to do her face. I'm gonna tidy up these ears, the edges of these ears. And then I'm going to do her paws. She is an angel. So again, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video that Good Dog Niagara is in desperate need of foster parents. So if you don't know what a foster parent is, basically you will take care of a dog and all of their expenses would be paid. So obviously all their vet care, their food, anything like that. And in the process, they will be looking for a forever home for that dog. So if you're interested in having a part-time dog that you can help in the process of finding their new forever family, check them out. The link is below for you guys in the description or in the comments. You probably do have to fill out some form of an application, but please check them out if you'd like to be a volunteer and foster an animal in need. Okay, turn your head this way. Good girl. Okay. You gonna let me shave them? Can I shave them out? You're very matted. You're a good girl. Good girl, it's okay. I know, you got lots of mats in there. Your paws are gonna feel like a whole new thing to walk on. Who knows how long you've had mats in there for? Holy mackerel. Okay, we gotta clip those nails. She said they were still really long, but I don't think that they are. Quicks are very long, and we cannot take these nails much shorter, unfortunately. Okay, nails and paws on the other side, and then you're all finished. Doodles, you're all finished? Give you some cologne. And I am going to take you outside. If you're interested in adopting doodles, you can click the link below in the description or in the comments for Good Dog Niagara Rescue and fill out an application. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like or subscribe button to support more complimentary grooms just like Doodles. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.